Hey, so I'm Janelle, first of all, if you don't know me. Um, I felt like I should probably record a video from home since I have a phone that can make videos. And this way I'll be able to record stuff more often, even if it's not a video of me actually performing somewhere. Which those will still come pretty regularly, so stay tuned. But this story is pretty, this piece, rather, is pretty important to me. It's one of the first, it is the first piece that I wrote and then actually performed in front of a group of people that I didn't know personally. And it really, it started me performing at Wide Open Floor. It was the first thing that I performed at Wide Open Floor, which has really changed and saved my life. Wide Open Floor is every first Friday of the month at Barking Legs Theater in Chattanooga. I'm committed to being there every month if I can. I owe it to that stage. That stage saved my life. And this story, the purpose of it is for you to really know who I am and know why I'm committed to the revolution and why I'm down for the fight, and just really to help you understand who I am. I am actually currently working with a group that is about the revolution. We're about making change. We want to fight, and we need you. We want you. Our name is Concerned Citizens for Justice, or CCJ for short. It was originally founded by and they worked really hard, and they're still working to this day. They started in the 30s, not the 30s. They started in the 80s, so they've been fighting for at least 30 years, and in some cases longer. And it's crazy that fight is still having to be fought, but we still have that same fight. Police brutality is ridiculous in the city of Chattanooga and in Memphis and all over the state, and we can change it, but they have to know that we're tired of this, murder and all of that, and so Concerned Citizens for Justice is working with that, and you can find us on Facebook if you want to join in with us. On Facebook, we're Concerned Citizens for Justice. Just search for us, and on Twitter, we're CCJ Street Team. So CCJ Street Team, and we try to update both pieces of social media pretty regularly so you can know what is going on and how you can join us. We came together after the Trayvon Martin March in Chattanooga, and we saw that a lot of people in Chattanooga were definitely tired of our youth being killed and mistreated, and we've kind of formed out of that, and so you are in a city that has historically fought police brutality, and you're in a city of people who want to fight it now. So join us, hear this story. If you are looking at this and you just found us on YouTube some kind of way, look us up on Facebook or Twitter. We're a good group of people. We love everybody. So, I mean, not everybody, but we'll love you. So come join us, and we'll treat you right. And or comment here, and I'll get in touch with you. So here goes. This piece, I'm calling it My Story because that's what it is. Joseph Kony changed my life forever. Yes, this evil Ugandan warlord made me realize that I was living a relatively good life and not doing anything to improve the world around me. See, the campaign to save the invisible children wasn't what it seemed, but it did force me to start finding the real news and not what Fox or YouTube said was newsworthy. And while I was researching, I stumbled upon a heartbreaking story about a teenager who was another countless victim of racial profiling. Through that tragedy, I learned that the revolution I so desperately wanted to participate in was happening right in my backyard. It became clear to me through that fight that fighting oppression made me feel alive again. Now I'm strong and confident and assertive and proud when I speak, but it hasn't always been that way. See, rape, gang rape, suicide attempts, poverty, racism, misogyny, heterosexism, and homophobia. No, I may not have known the correct terminology then, but I had personally experienced all of these things before I was even old enough to vote in my first presidential election. And these things could have made me a victim, but I'm a survivor instead. They tried to take my voice and to praise my silence, encourage my shame, and allow me to absorb all the blame, but they didn't win. Yeah, you did beat me down and take my money and rip my clothes and perm my hair. Also tell me that your God loves everyone, even criminals, and in the same breath tells me that he hates me because I love a woman he supposedly created and made just for me. No, that's not a contradiction. Tell me that America is the land of the free and the home of the brave and that we're all equal, but continue to stereotype my brothers and rape my sisters and tell me who I can and can't love, because that's patriotic. Tell me how a fat, black, nappy-headed nigger dyke that's from the ghetto will never be shit. And tell me when I stand up for myself that I'm just an angry black bitch. Or tell me how on the inside of the head of your undesired penises that there's a magic potion that'll make me a real woman if you force it into my vagina with 3 of your homeboys. Because it's obvious that if I'm not a Christian heterosexual who praises your penis, that I'm incomplete. Tell me that I don't have power over my destiny or that I will not win. You can say what you want because your words don't affect my actions any longer. I'm a descendant of kings and queens. Don't you recognize my crown? See, too often we allow our oppressors the power to determine our fate. Well, I decided I'm taking the power back and choosing love over hate. Now, I'll do all I can to keep others from feeling how I felt. But your oppression, it may be different than mine, but unless we can rejoice together, neither of us are truly free. Yes, you did beat me down and call me names and kill my brothers and rape me and my sisters, and we used to feel helpless. I thought in order to fight back that I needed a specific location and a certain demographic of people. But now I realize oppression is part of the design and it's visible everywhere. I now know that I can fight the real revolution wherever I place my feet. So can you. Hope you enjoyed it.